Hello, all, and a short little update in the Karen Reed case. As normal, Bev chose a weird hour to make her rulings public, but we had rulings regarding the parents' phones. Both parents' phones were sought after by the new super trooper Brennan, and both of them were denied. Despite the derailed arguments articulated in the supporting memorandum and at oral arguments, the affidavit in support of the motion is insufficient on face and fails to meet the. It's really hard to read, but doesn't matter. Brennan was swinging, trying to go fishing in Karen Reed's parents' telephone. If you remember, it was his weird argument that even though he had Karen's phone, he needed her parents' phones to see if she called them normally at 1:30 in the morning, which is a weird argument because it doesn't imply guilt if you are calling your parents in the middle of the night. It could be you're distraught. Maybe you dropped off your boyfriend at Fairview 34. So he's saying, well, I just have to go in. You saw the rhinos dancing at the waterfall bar. I'm just going to go in and say, hey, let's put the kibosh on this. I'll be right out. I'm not going to stay there. And she may have said, you're not going to stay there and party with them, are you? I don't feel well. I want to go home. And he doesn't come out again. And then she gets a little upset because we know she has her stomach problems. And she goes home and she sits in his house with his adopted children and might need her mommy and daddy to call and say, do you believe this a-hole? It would, that explanation would actually line up with what we already know about her text messages and her phone calls around the same time. But apparently, calling your parents in the middle of the night is because you killed someone. Brennan, I think if I had the sound on my soundboard, I would say, wah, wah. It was a stupid argument. Lally tried some of the same tactics. I'm afraid that this guy is so ill prepared that it's just going to go downhill from here. He doesn't seem to even know what has been sought earlier. We still wait for the motions around Morrissey's telephone and the press's notes. It's going to be interesting. Kind of wish she might have granted this, because then what would be her argument to impound all the data from certain other people in the same time period around when the state was searching her phone records? Yeah, that's not going to happen. So Bev did the right thing for once. She said, nope, you can't go fishing for this. Take and have a nice weekend, but the rest of you should also have a nice weekend. If you want to join, we're having Stabby Day today, Saturday. See you later.